Hey collective, there's someone in your friend group or your social circle that's doing something wrong and you know about it. You know. You felt this way, maybe you got some confirmation and now you don't know what to do. Should you speak up? What do you do? It seems like maybe no one else is noticing. And that's the energy I've got here. So we're gonna pull some tarot, very specific, don't force it. If you wanna book a personal, you can email me. But this feels like you're at a dilemma of like, do you just keep your mouth shut? Like what, let's just see. It says third person on this. Someone in your friend group is fooling around on their girlfriend or husband or wife or boyfriend or whatever it may be. And you don't know whether you should communicate about it. Because it seems like no one else is saying anything, even if they know. And the energy I'm getting is other people have noticed, but they're not speaking up either. So who's going to spill the beans? That someone is ruining the relationship. This could be someone who's married. It could be someone in your friend group who's married, who's having an affair with a third person here, right? And they're your friend, they're everyone's friend. Even if they're not your close friend, it's like, who upsets the apple cart? And I feel like that, if this is your reading, that's a dilemma you're in. Like, you know something's up. And you haven't said anything and nobody's saying anything to you. This feels like a group of friends where nobody wants to be the one. This person may be influential in the group. So, you know, the person doing something wrong, this King of Wands here, who, you know, at times can be a cheater, can be a player, but can also be very commanding in their presence. And it may be someone, maybe you're even intimidated to say anything. And I think for you, I feel like, you know, you're one of those people, you've got morals, you go by the rules. You would want someone to tell you, but for some reason, I feel like you're in a position, maybe this is your boss or your spouse's boss I just got. But this is someone like, you're in a position where maybe you just don't feel like it's your place to get involved. The Magician. I feel like this card is saying you have all the tools you need to make the decision that's best for you. For some of you, this could be involved. Maybe this person's wife or husband is your close friend. And for some of you, you may be far enough removed that, I mean, I can't tell you what to do, but I feel like this card is saying that dependent on your particular situation in this mess, you'll know whether or not you should speak up. Some of you will speak up, some of you won't. And I'm going to be honest, I don't think there's a right or wrong answer, because I really feel like it depends on how close you are to this situation. But what I can tell you here, listen, whatever you suspect this person of doing, which I feel like is cheating, with this Knight of Wands and King of Wands in reverse, I feel like we have a cheater here on our hands in the social group. And I feel like your intuition's not wrong. You know, there's some bullshit, immoral bullshit going on in this group. And I also, again, feel like you're not the only one that knows, but no one's speaking up. This feels like this may be a person of authority. And so it could really affect even just your life by getting involved. And what I'm seeing here is that if I were you, I would, again, make the choice based on how close you are to this person. Oh, this is such a weird situation. Like, Spirit's saying right here to be very strategic about how you handle this. Like, don't make a decision on whether or not you're going to interfere here in emotion. Like, it's so hard because it really depends on where you are in the hierarchy of this group. That's what I'm hearing. For some of you, don't take that jump. Seriously, don't be a fool and don't take that leap and say anything. It's almost like it may be best for you to just stay back and, you know, you're observing what you're observing, and this is someone else's life, and let them handle it. And for others of you, to be honest, I feel like you may be close enough to the person, either the person doing what's wrong or the person's spouse or someone getting hurt, that you are going to communicate it. So there's two groups here. Some of you just need to stay as far away from this situation as possible. And some of you may decide that, you know, your relationship with one or more people involved is more important than the reputation or if the whole thing blows up. But I'm going to tell you right now that this situation, as it's headed in the direction it's headed right now, is not going to bode well for this Knight of Wands who thinks they're a king, for this person who's up to no good. It's not. I feel like, I'm going to tell you, I feel like if you say nothing, it's going to get exposed anyway. Like eventually the walls are going to go down and someone's going to speak up, or they're going to get caught red-handed. And so they're going to lose favor anyway in this group. And so whether or not you speak up now about this, or you blow, you know, you become the whistleblower, even if you don't, it's going to get exposed. Maybe that'll make you feel better. Maybe you're stuck. Spirit wanted me to give this message because you're stuck in not knowing what to do. And the answer is, it's going to get blown wide open anyway. So you don't have to worry. Tower. The Tower moment's going to hit regardless if you say something or not. So I feel like this is Spirit saying, you know, you have to do what you feel is right, depending on where you lie in this hierarchy. But if you don't say anything and you kind of just let this play out, it's going to blow up. And I can't make it up. So I hope that helps, guys, if you're in this situation where you don't know whether to say anything. But what I see here is Spirit saying truth is going to come out. Because the dark always comes to light, right? Light wins every time. And so some of you, yeah, stay as far away as you can, keep your mouth shut. If this is someone in the situation that's super close to you, it's up to you. But either way, it's going to get exposed. So I hope this helps. You guys have a great day.